This is Rachel's chat room, and today we've got Dolly, a really amazing lady I met in church, and she's got a really good story to share. She actually had diabetes for over about 30 years, and she cured herself of it. Let's find out how she actually did that. So Dolly, tell us, just walk us through your journey.
Yes.
How you were before and after you've cured yourself of diabetes.
Yes. Before, I was like 10 kilo overweight, and I had a combination of diabetic medication. And then a couple of my friends and I got interested in something called intermittent fasting. It's good for many things, but one of the things that it's very effective for is for maturity onset or type 2 diabetes. So I went on it. Basically, it is like there needs to be about 16 hours when your body has no food. So it has no option but to burn the stores and that we have stored up as fat. So I went on it, and within 5 months or so, I lost most of my weight, and after a year I lost 10 kilo, which I've held on to now for a long time. So intermittent fasting is now part of my lifestyle. So my final meal, my last meal, actually my actual main meal is lunch, because I eat with family. Dinner is a very small meal, 90% of which are vegetables. And then I don't eat again till about 12 noon the following day. So there are long periods, long hours, most of which is sleeping. And then the morning part, I don't eat breakfast, where the body there's no food coming in. It starts to burn its own food, and the first thing that goes is the belly fat and then the liver fat. So non-fatty liver disease improves with intermittent fasting, and a whole lot of other things as well. And in addition to intermittent fasting, because I am geared towards diabetes and sugar control, I practically eliminated all additional sugar in my diet and sugary foods. I also go one step beyond and avoid sugar-producing foods. Like I watch the carbs. It's not a zero-carb, high ketone diet, not at all. It's just a low-carb, high vegetable, moderate meat diet.
Wow.
I think it works very well. Yes.
That's amazing, Dolly, because I'm actually such a sucker for carbs, sugar, and all this sweet stuff. So how would you encourage someone to get started on intermittent fasting? How was it for you when you first got started? What are the first steps?
Okay, I watched the video. It's Dr. Jason Fung. He's like worldwide authority on intermittent fasting, and a bunch of us was doing it. We already had success stories, and so encouraged by a friend, we just started. Initially, I was hungry in the morning. Then he said, you can eat soft-boiled eggs, you can eat tree nuts, you can eat vegetables, like just to save the hunger, not like a big meal, And after a while now, I wake up in the morning and I'm very free. Like there's nothing to do but just drink my water.
Wow.
And coffee with no sugar, black, and like very free.
I think that's a very good thing for coffee lovers to hear. At least they know they don't have to quit coffee completely.
No, coffee's really good.
Coffee's really good. Okay, that's good to hear. And you told me that carbs are actually the thing that actually makes you sleepy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what are the benefits of intermittent fasting? Now how do you feel now? Physically and mentally.
Well, if you lose 10 kilo, that alone makes you feel a lot better. You carry a lot less weight around. And your clothes look better. And then, actually, I dropped a whole size in clothing. And if you're an active person, the weight that your lower limbs have to carry, your hips and your knees and ultimately your ankles, all our weight goes through these two legs. They don't have to work so hard. So I think it helps us all the way around. Makes you more active. Yeah, and not so breathless. A bit of workout helps in the combination. Yes.
And you said you lost the taste for sweet stuff now.
Yes. And that's the one thing it does is you lose the taste for the food that you're not supposed to eat. Like now, I'm not attracted to sugary stuff. I do eat it. Everything is for eating and life is for living. And you don't have to make yourself a hermit in a cave, or an ascetic. Yes. But I think after a while, you too lose your desire or craving for these things. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And Dolly, please, I forgot. Please tell the viewers, how old you are.
Oh, I'm 72 now.
Crazy, right?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
and she's so alert, she's physically so
Yeah.
fit. And tell them, you know, what you did, you know, for exercise. How do you
Oh.
keep yourself fit?
Yeah, for some years I tried to do CrossFit, so I joined a CrossFit gym. But I think when it came to the weightlifting part, my daughter was concerned that I would damage some ligaments. So she got me a personal trainer. So I'm a personal trainer 1 week on, and another week we go for brisk walking uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill. It keeps the brain going and keeps the body alert. Yes, yes.
Right. So I think CrossFit is so, it sounds so intimidating for some people, right? So, but I think, you know, Dolly is just amazing. You don't have to exactly like start off with CrossFit. It could be like you said, brisk walking, right?
Yeah, and constant activity. Don't sit around. Like walk up staircases, carry your own bags, you know, that sort of stuff. Yeah.
So how's your diet like now? You know, you said you go, you take more vegetables,
Yes,
less
yes.
protein,
Yes.
less carbs.
Yeah. So I wake up in the morning and I have this black coffee. Sometimes it's tea. If I'm really hungry, I eat 2 soft-boiled eggs. But I don't take carbs in the morning, like 0. By 12 lunch, I have a normal lunch like everybody else. Like how would you eat? Chicken rice, noodles, whatever. At night time, I eat a whole bowl of vegetables, like a whole bowl, like half a cabbage and carrots. It's a whole bowl. And I make it tasty. I use miso paste, whatever, or even meat, whatever. And I eat that for dinner.
Wow. I think, you know, some people might think that, oh my God, I'm not gonna be a rabbit and like take vegetables.
No, it's very nice. There are many types of vegetables. Don't just eat the green stuff. You've got brinjals, you've got cucumbers, carrots, wonga, pakla, you know, all sorts of vegetables. You've got mushrooms. You can have a sweet potato. You can have yams. Yeah. It's quite a...
I think within the vegetable family as well, we've got so many choices, right? You know, I think because we tend to have this perspective that vegetables are boring and are for the rabbits, and you know, but I think, you know, what we ultimately want to take away from this is to, you know, be inspired by Dolly. You know, how she actually cured herself of diabetes. You know, I mean, 30 years, it's a long time.
Yes.
I would be so discouraged. I would be so hopeless, but Dolly brought us hope. You know. I mean, it's not just for people who are suffering from diabetes, you know, it's basically just a change of your lifestyle, you know, and look at her, she's so amazing, you know, she's so physically fit and mentally alert, you know, and it's just amazing. And that's why, you know, I had to do this interview with her. You know, I hope Dolly's story really inspired you. So thank you so much, Dolly. Any last words for the viewers?
Just try it. Just try it.
Like Nike says, right? Just do it.
Just do it, yes.
All right, thank you so much, Dolly. I'll see you in the next episode. This is Rachel's Chatroom. Bye.